Reports coming in this morning of widespread death and devastation in Haiti, hit by a massive earthquake. The quake shook the capital city of Port-au-Prince, home to millions living in poverty in flimsy buildings. It registered a 7.0. 24-hour News 8's Dee Morrison has been monitoring developments all morning long from the news feeds, the internet, the phones. She's at the live desk now with the latest on local connections to that disaster. Dee?
Well, reports that we're getting in are of hundreds of people dead, thousands hurt or stranded, buildings flattened everywhere. We want to give you some perspective on what's been going on there. A hospital, the National Palace and Cathedral have collapsed along with the UN headquarters. Electricity's out. Reports show injured people sitting among the dead on those darkened streets. They're pleading for help. Others are screaming for rescue in thousands of collapsed buildings. Hospitals are overrun and relief teams cannot get through quickly enough. We want to show you some of what we've been getting into our newsroom, either through the phones or on the computer. Here is a Facebook posting we've gotten from Susan Hansen. She was concerned about a team that is in the area from her church, Faith United Methodist of Edmore. She says there are two members of the team. One is a recent graduate of Montebello High School and a youth group leader. The other owns Moody's Blueberries Orchard in Blanchard. Apparently they're both okay. They've been in the Jeremy area, a little distance from the epicenter of the quake. We do have contact as well this morning with some people who are actually in that area. Doug Porritt, he's the executive director for volunteer operation with Rays of Hope for Haiti. That's a Grand Rapids nonprofit that's sending humanitarian aid to Haiti, has been for about 9 years. Doug, I know you're on the phone with us this morning. You've been on the phone since yesterday trying to reach your team members. Tell us again this morning what you've been finding. What are you hearing from those you've been able to contact?
Well, thank you, Dee. The news has been really slow coming in just because of the cell phone service in Haiti. We haven't been able to make a whole lot of contacts. Early this morning, I was able to reach our director of operations, Mr. Junior Jolivar, whose home had collapsed. And Junior is a rather calm and collected man, but he said to me in a real distraught voice that there are lots of people dead all around him. He told me that his home had fallen down and that there had been widespread damage in the community where he lives.
And I know you were still trying to reach friends of yours. You mentioned some of the clergy that are there. We saw the cathedral in the video that had collapsed. You have friends that you said live right there, and you have not yet been able to reach them.
That's right. One of our very good friends and a partner in our program is the Archbishop of Haiti, Bishop Serge Miot. And you saw the cathedral is completely devastated. His office and his home, of course, is right next door to the cathedral. We haven't been able to reach him at all. There's also several programs that we partner with, orphanages, children's homes, and city feeding programs located in the slums of Port-au-Prince near City Soleil. We haven't been able to make contact with them directly, but through other folks we've been able to find out how some of them are doing. Unfortunately, the feeding program in City Soleil, the poorest of the poor, no news, and at this point, no news is not good news. Unfortunately, we're really worried about them.
Doug, I know in the midst of trying to find your team members and those you care about in Haiti, you've also been talking about putting together an immediate relief effort, and I understand that's something that's been in process just recently, trying to do something for this particular disaster. Can you tell us perhaps, is there something that people in West Michigan who want to help can do right now?
Thanks a lot, Dee. I really do appreciate that. We have been for the past 9 years shipping humanitarian aid to Haiti on a regular basis. About every 6 weeks, every month of 6 weeks, we send a sea container, 40-foot sea container to Haiti from our warehouse located right downtown near Granville and Wealthy. And, of course, we need to find out the condition of the port. We have several containers in port right now with humanitarian aid, but we partner with local NGOs, non-government organizations here in West Michigan and actually throughout the whole country. We ship supplies for them to get to their programs in Haiti that are helping the underserved and the needy. Right now, we also have a medical resource center at our warehouse, 15,000 square foot of medical supplies, and we are poised. We can get that right out to Haiti.
Doug, I know...
We have word. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Pardon me, Doug. I know that you are working at this point to try to figure out what the situation is on the ground, what help will be needed. I know you mentioned you would be willing to help us we can get some information out to people when you have that information, what they can do to help. We'll be able to contact you, get some information on our website and link to yours. Appreciate your time with us this morning, and please keep us posted on how your team is doing there in Haiti. Emily and Brett, back to you.
And we're continuing to track where this is all happening. Obviously, this is the United States, Grand Rapids, Florida. This is Haiti right here. And as we continue to zoom in, you can get a better look. This is the island this is happening on. One side, the Dominican Republic. The other side, Haiti. A lot of people vacation over here. But Haiti, nobody vacations there. They usually go there for missionary work because it's one of the poorest countries, if not the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. This all happened. It's all centered basically around Port-au-Prince, basically down here, which is the capital of the country. It happened in the mountainous areas where the 7 magnitude quake hit, but the city itself is only just miles away from where the epicenter of that quake was. And if you take a look here, this city, this is what they're talking about. A lot of the places in this city are just slums. The buildings there not constructed well, poorly constructed out of either sticks, basically, or cinder blocks. They aren't built to the standards in the United States, so they can't withstand even a small quake. So you can imagine that as you continue to look throughout this city, basically, that a lot of these buildings are probably flattened. A lot of people affected. The Associated Press reporting right now that as many as 3 million people are affected in the Port-au-Prince area and in Haiti right now, and untold numbers are possibly dead or missing. We're going to continue to follow this story throughout the morning, and you can share your stories on our Facebook page for the 24-hour News 8 Daybreak.